Charlene gets in here, we turn the camera. There we go. We're recording now.
There's Charlene.
You know what? I kind of resent when she said David turn the camera. What'd she say? Why'd she say Kathy turn the camera?
Because she knows Kathy is okay with the camera on Dave. We have to worry about it.
That I'm shy with the camera?
I'm not sure what you're going to say. Oh, you're funny. Must be something about the highway 17. There's my lawyer. Really? I'll look at it when I get home. I'm not sure what it's all about.
I thought, like, I was depending on you, you know what you're doing.
Good spot, Joe.
And I guess you can't really.
Yeah, I got Roy to phone his daughter.
Okay.
She's 92.
I know. You know who I was talking to today?
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I had a chat with him today. Yeah, he was a Walmart today. 98 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you're darn right. Yeah. Memory on.
The Willard seems to remember everything, but he's not as artist. He doesn't have, you know. Yeah, too bad he missed that. But he was nice.
Yes. Well, I hope he's so. Good evening, everyone. We'll call this meeting to order, and I'll pass it over to, I guess it's the first thing on the list is the approval of minutes for the April 1st, 2015 meeting. Moved by Mayor Hal Johnson, seconded by Councillor Darrell McLaughlin. Be it resolved that the minutes of the previous Committee of Adjustment meeting dated April 1st, 2015 be adopted as circulated. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Next item on the agenda is my variance application A-3-2015. I'll pass it over to Doug.
We're here to discuss. And it is to allow the proposed addition of 384 square foot addition to the house and a 648 square feet garage. The garage is going to be 4.5 feet away from the side property line, and the existing house is a non-conforming building which was 3.6 feet away on one side to 4.5, and they're not going to be encroaching the setback any further on the house. It'll still be what it is. So we did the setback for these properties are normally 3 meters. So the relief request is a 1.65 meter. We have talked to the county about it, and the county considers this to be minor. We did get one letter of objection from Lawrence Wright and Carrie Lynn, and the reasons of their objection was for the safety of emergency personnel, 2, for the safety of our property in an emergency situation, and concern of any damage to our property during construction and upon completion. So that's what we got. I did print you out a bigger map to show where the addition is in the future garage. The Wrights right now have a garage, and then they have built a carport onto it. Their carport is 0.3 meters on the one end and 1.5 meters on the other from the property line. The addition to this existing house is going to be farther than what that is. It's well over the 1.2 meters that would require any kind of non-combustible construction to a property line. So then I guess I'll open it up for people to speak for it, and anybody that wants to speak against it. Rock, do you have anything to say? Oh. Yep.
In accordance with the Rights property, you can see 0.3 meter clearance and 1.5 meter clearance.
Yes.
0.3 meter clearance is to an overhanging wood shed that they utilize. The 1.5 meter clearance is to the existing garage structure.
Okay. Yes. So the 0.3 clearance is right across that whole little lead to.
Right across that whole side.
Okay.
Yes. And as far as the garage clearance goes, it's not 4.5 meters or 4.5 feet. I've asked for 5 feet.
You've asked for 5 feet. Okay.
Is there anyone else that wants to speak on this matter? Yes, no? Come forward. And state your name for the record.
My name is Roger Gauthier.
Thank you.
I'm on the left side of the property, and the garage will be 8 feet 6 from my house, and I have no objection.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Any questions of council? Councillor Rieger?
I'm just wondering, Doug, if you could clarify, because Kirley and Larry have mentioned for the safety of our property in emergency situation. Do you have any concern of that at all?
I don't have any concern of that because firefighters have hoses, and if there was a fire, they could spray it from one end to the other with their hose. It's not that it's a big building or anything like that, and his addition is going to be well on his own property where there'll be no issues. Yes, dear.
And the number 3, the concern for damage to property, that to me seems like a kind of a non-issue in my thinking. Person's doing construction, does he not stay on his own property, or what's your feeling on that?
Usually, yes, 100% they stay on their own property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a motion in front of me then, moved by Reeve Miller, seconded by Councillor Mackay. Be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Whitewater Region approve the minor variance application A-3-2015, Laskovitz. Any further discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is minor variance application A-4-2015, James and Alice Roach. Pass it over to Doug once he gets his files in order.
Okay, this file here was a part of a condition of severance. There was a severance done on this property, and it was to correct, I think, the property line where there was some buildings on it. There's about 3 cottages there, all owned by family members, and it's trying to just correct some property lines. So what we have here is to permit, and it's on the first one on 276 Roach Way, to permit a reduced lot area from 0.287 acres to 0.253 acres, and to permit a reduced lot frontage from 97 feet to 66.84 feet in frontage, and to permit a reduced side yard for the garage and metal shed to 1 meter. So, this is and I'm not sure if you're aware where these properties are, but it's on Homestead Jeffrey Lake, and there's a very steep hill there, and there was a property line, and I think it was just to straighten out the property line because there was maybe the other cottage might have been part of it or real close, but it was a condition of the severance.
Is there anybody here to speak to this matter?
I have Mr. Bruce Leach here, and he's looking after it.
Oh, that's good.
I hope you don't have a meeting on it.
Exactly as Doug had said, we're straightening out a problem. This property, there were 4 lots that were purchased here, and they were all family. This one is the Barry lot. He wasn't family, but when one of the family members didn't want their lot, he bought it. They were all Bell Canada guys. I think he paid $400 for the lot, so it was a while ago. He built this cottage, and the cottage encroached. So that's what we're fixing. Mr. Barry has passed away. We have to sell the cottage. It was okay when everybody was there, but now they're not, so that's what we're fixing. And really, there's nothing more to it than that. We applied for a severance to straighten out the lot line. It went before council. That's why we're doing the minor variance. All the lots are too small. One's a little smaller now, but it's really what they've been using for all these years.
Thank you. Any questions of council? Oh. Okay, I have a motion before me. Moved by Reeve Miller, seconded by Councillor Regular. Be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Whitewater Region approve the minor variance application A-4-2015, Roach. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried.
Thank you very much, everyone. I've come to the age where I'm now fixing things.
Actually, Bruce, we have the second part of that minor variance for the...
1B. Yes.
Yes.
There's more to this. Same story.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda is minor variance application A-5-2015, the estate of Earl Barry. Doug?
So on this property, this is where the cottage was still on the property, and it was a little bit too close to the property line after we drew the lines, or after the severance was done. So they needed a minor variance to reduce the side yard to the cottage from 3 meters to 1 meter. And again, it's just correcting a property line.
Any,
Yeah.
any questions? Have a motion in front of me, moved by Councillor McLaughlin, seconded by Mayor Johnson. Be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Whitewater Region approve the minor variance application A-5-2015, Estate of Earl Berry. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried.
Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is the adjournment. Moved by Mayor Johnson, seconded by Councillor McLaughlin. Be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment for the Township of Whitewater Region, dated April 15th, 2015, be adjourned at 5:15 p.m. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.